All right, shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Yahweh Gocc, Yahweh Yasha. This is gonna be volume 5 in my series. In regards of white people not being Edomites. Well, this time, I'm gonna go over Deuteronomy 23:7, where it says, "Thou shalt not abhor the Edomite, for he is thy brother." Because you have a lot of these camps out there, for the most part, they'll show perpetual hatred towards the Edomite to try to insinuate that white people are descendants of Esau. But when you go to Deuteronomy 23:7, it says, "Thou shalt not abhor a Edomite." Now, you have a lot of camps out there who turn around and say that when you read Deuteronomy 23:7, it was a mistranslation, or there was a critical error when it says, "Do not abhor Edomite," and that in all actuality, it should have said, "Do not abhor a Syrian," as opposed to Edomite. Well, I'm gonna show y'all today, through the Spirit of the Most High, that that's totally false. It really says, "Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite and not a Syrian." So right now, I'm over there in the Blue Letter Bible. And I'm going to go ahead and type Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter. I'm going to jump down over here, or scroll down to verse 7. All right. Now see what it says over here. It says, "Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother." So we're going to deal with the word Edomite. As you can see, it doesn't say Haram. It says about Abnoneh. It comes from the word Strong's 130. Well, of course, over here it says Edomite, Abnoneh, patronymic from H123, see Edomite or descends of inhabitant of Edom. So we're going to click H130 to see if it says I'm Syria. No, it doesn't say anything about Syria. The word Hadam, which is also interchangeable with the word Adam, showing to you that I already did value 1, showing you that the Edomites are not the so-called white people. Let's see what it says. It says Edom from H122, read, Edom, the elder twin brother of Jacob, hence the region of Idumea, occupied by Edom the Edomites. Idumea. See, it doesn't say anything about Syria. Let's see. The H122. It says, let me see. It says ruddy, which the word ruddy is a brownish color. The word ruddy is not synonymous with pale or white. I already showed that in the first volume of my video. But I don't see anything about Syria. So it says it also comes from H119, man. Let's see. It still says Hadam, or Adam, which was also made from the dust of the ground, proving to you that Esau or the Edomites were not pale or white. But let's see if it says anything about Syria. Nope, it don't say nothing about no Syria. Ruddy, I don't see anything about Syria. So I'm going to go back to Deuteronomy 23:7, and I'm going to show you where the clerical error was, and it was not on Deuteronomy 23:7. Let's see, let me go back again. Alright, so it says, "Thou shalt not abhor Edomite, for he is thy brother." So I'm gonna click on Strong's number 130. I'm gonna scroll down, and it's gonna show y'all all the different precepts that are attached to the Strong's number. Over here, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Now the next precept is 1 Samuel 21:7. And it goes, now a certain man of the servants of Saul was there that day detained before Yahweh, and his name was Doeg an Edomite. So are y'all gonna tell me also that Doeg was also a Syrian? No, he was not a Syrian. And you know what? I'm just gonna go right ahead and click on that. Let's see. You see, it says Abmaneh also. Edomite, Abmaneh. I don't say nothing about no Syria. I'm gonna go back again. 1 Samuel 22:9. It says, and answered Doeg again the Edomite, which was set over the servants of Saul, and said, I saw the son of Jesse coming to Nob, to Abimelech, the son of Ahitub. I'm going to go ahead and find out if it says also Edomite. Nope. Abmaneh. Strong's number 130, Abmaneh. So let's go back again, man. Because if y'all gonna say that it was an error, then that will also conclude that Doeg the Edomite was in fact, in actuality, a Syrian. 22:18, and says, and the king said to Doeg again, turn down and fall upon the priest and Doeg the Edomite. Alright, so let's see if Doeg the Edomite on 1 Samuel 22:18 is also a Syrian. Let's see, I'm going to scroll down. Alright. It says over here, Abmaneh, Strong's number 130. There's no Syrian here. I'm going to go back. 1 Samuel 22. And David said to Habitar, I knew it that day when Doeg the Edomite. Alright, so we're going to check that out right now. See? Nope. It still says Abmaneh. Strong's number 130. We go back again. Now let's deal with 1 Kings 11:1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, the woman of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. So I'm going to check this out right now to see if King Solomon had Syrian wives as opposed to Edomite. Let's see. Nope. It still says Abmaneh. Okay. 1 Kings 11:14. It says, and Yahweh stirred up the adversary of Solomon, Hadad, or Hadad the Edomite. I'm going to click on it and see what it says. H123, Hadam. Nothing about Syria. Because the root word of it is H123. Remember in the beginning I showed you all the different root words for H130. Yeah, it goes back to H123, 122, and 119. So there's no clerical error over here. I'm going to jump down to 11:17. And Hadad fled, and Salakia. that had fled, he and certain Edomites. I'm going to click on that. Let's see, 130, Abmaneh. There's no clerical error over here. Second Kings 25 and 14, and it says, now it came to pass that Amaziah was come forth from the slaughter of the Edomites. I'm going to click on that. Abmaneh. No clerical error over here. Second Chronicles 28 and 17. For again the Edomites had come and smitten Judah and carried them away captive. Let's see what it says. Abmaneh. Psalm 52 and 1, it says, to the chief musician Michal, a son of David, went Doeg the Edomite. Abmaneh again. Now I'm going to scroll up and show y'all. Let's see. 2 Kings 16 and 6. And it says, now it came to pass, after that Amaziah was come from the slaughter, no, Salakia, over here. And at that time, Rezin, king of Syria, covered Helath to Syria. But notice over here it says Strong's number H130 for Syria. Well, let's see what it says in the language. It says haram. So that's where the clerical, hold on, let me see. It says haram right there. So that's where the clerical error happened at. The word in the language, or quote unquote Hebrew, says haram. But over here, when you go back in the previous page, now over here they're right about the Strong's number. But when you read it in the previous page, it says H130. And it really should have been H758. So that's where the clerical error happened at. It didn't happen Deuteronomy 23 and 7. Deuteronomy 23:7 is literally talking about the Edomites. It's not talking about Syria. So if y'all got cats out there are teaching that the Edomites are, that you're showing hatred towards the Edomites, and the Edomites are the so-called white people, then Deuteronomy 23:7 tells you do not hate so-called white people. And I'm going to show you this a whole lot more further. I'm going to go in the Septuagint, which is a whole lot more ordered than the Masoretic text. And I'm going to show you Deuteronomy 23:7. Let's see if it says, thou shalt not abhor a Syrian. And these camps, they hate the Septuagint because the Septuagint totally crushes all their falsehood and lies that they've been teaching throughout all the years, man. And I love the Septuagint. It's way more older than the Masoretic text. Deuteronomy 23:7 in the Septuagint, it says, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. It didn't say no Syrian because he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian because that was a stranger in his land. You see? So now that's a cold cut, man. Our oldest manuscript, which was translated from the Hebrew to the Greek and into the English, says that shall now abhor an Edomite for Deuteronomy 23 and 7. But then they'll turn around and say the word abhor doesn't mean hate. It just means I'm to loathe or to detest. Matter of fact, hold on, let me just go back over here. I'm going to show you the trickery of all these different camps out there. Deuteronomy 23 and 7. Let's see what it says, alright? I'm going to look up the meaning of the word abhor. Alright, the word abhorred, Tha'ab, H8581. Okay, it says to abhor, to be abominably, abhor, to be detested. Keep the word detest in your mind, right? Abhor, Lord, regard, an abomination. I'm not going to read all of these. So they're trying to say, okay, to loathe, to detest, to abhor, to commit more abominably, utterly, in an ethical sense, to cause to be an abomination. We notice on how it says to detest, right? To detest, because they're trying to say that it only means to detest. It doesn't mean how much you hate. But we're going to look up the word detest in the Merriam-Webster Bible Dictionary. No, not Bible Dictionary, Salakia. In the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. And you see what it says. It says detest, to feel intense, often violent empathy toward Lord, detest politics. They seem to be detest each other. To curse, to denounce. Other words for detest. Synonyms: abhor, abominate, despise, execrate, and what? Hate. Hate. So Deuteronomy 23:7 is also talking about do not hate an Edomite. Do not hate an Edomite. I'm going to go to another source over here on dictionary.com. Let's see what it says. Detest is to feel abhorrence of, hate, dislike intensely. So if y'all cats are teaching that the white man is the devil, or white people are Edomites, you're supposed to hate the other Edomites, the so-called white race. Deuteronomy 23:7 was not a mistranslation. It literally says Edomites, and it also says for you not to hate, to detest, to abhor an Edomite. Now, I already proven to you in all my other volumes that white people, so-called white people, these Neanderthals are not Edomites. They're not our people. But since y'all want to cleave onto this falsehood, Deuteronomy 23:7 is a scripture that all of y'all going up against, which is written in Torah. So with that, I'm signing out. I'd like to say all praises due to the Most High, the Yahweh, and I'm out. Shalom.